Good morning everyone and welcome to Nottingham railway station. Over the next few days I'm going to be going on an exciting travel adventure to the Scottish cities of Glasgow and Edinburgh. Are you coming with me in my first adventure back on UK soil? Let's go! So I've arrived at Preston railway station, but due to a problem regarding the signalling between Carlisle onwards, I might have to get the bus to Glasgow. But either way, I'm going to make it to Glasgow. In fact, just after I recorded this video, there is going to be a train to Glasgow departing at 2:05. So hopefully I can get on that and we will be on our way to Scotland. So I'm at the platform now. I'm going to wait for the next train to Glasgow Central. Hopefully it won't take too long. And I have arrived in Glasgow Central Station. Wow, what a long day of train journeys today. Starting off in Nottingham, going to Crewe, then from Crewe to Preston. There was a problem with the signalling, so I ended up having to wait for another train onto Glasgow and stood up the whole time for the last 2 hours. But I'm delighted to be here in Glasgow now and my Scottish adventure can begin. Let's go! So everyone, I'm here with my great friend Sam Wright, and we became great friends during our year abroad in Madrid, Spain, and went on some amazing travel adventures all around Spain, and we had our own travel adventures in Portugal and Morocco as well. And we've set up this Scottish adventure to catch up and just have a lovely time exploring Glasgow and Edinburgh. And Sam, you've actually been here since the morning, so what do you make of Glasgow so far? I've only just got here.
Yeah, loving it, really nice. This is the first place I came to this morning. We're currently in George Square, and this is actually the first place that I came to this morning, so
yeah.
Really liked it, yeah, and nothing but good things to say. Saw some lovely attractions along the way, so yeah, loving it so far. Another city ticked off the list, and I'm impressed. I've spoken to a few of the locals and people who've lived here a while, and yeah, I'm loving it.
Brilliant. And you mentioned you had some haggis this morning. Obviously this is a big part of Scottish cuisine, and what did you make of it? I'm going to try some myself.
I loved it. It was so nice, honestly. Like, I was quite nervous about trying it, but it's really nice, yeah. Must admit, I was a big fan, so yeah, anyone who comes to Scotland, do try it. I must advise. Brilliant.
Well, we've got a big Scottish adventure to come, so join us for it. And Sam, you're gonna play a big part in it, so we'll speak to Sam later on for sure. Okay, so we've now checked into our Glasgow hostel, and we're just about to enjoy a traditional kind of Scottish evening meal. What have you gone for, Sam?
I've actually gone for a fish and chips, so we are in Blue Lagoon fish and chips, so kind of nice and traditional. I've also got some bread and butter here as well, but I'm going to go for the deep fried battered Mars bar with ice cream for dessert. So that's something I really actually do want to try. I've always wanted to, so when I saw the opportunity, I've got to take it. I won't get a better chance in Scotland itself as well.
And what have I gone for? Well, I've gone pure Scottish tonight. I've gone for a haggis with chips, with an iron brew drink to complement, and afterwards the deep fried Mars bar. So pure Scottish cuisine tonight, Sam. And the deep fried Mars bar has arrived.
Is it on?
So everyone, it is now the evening and I am back in George Square in Glasgow, and behind me you can see the Glasgow City Chambers. And they're absolutely beautiful at night. Just look at that light. Good morning and welcome to the second day of the vlog in Glasgow in Scotland. I'm here with my friend Sam and we're going to go on a run along the River Clyde. Are you coming with us for this run? So, good morning Sam, how are you feeling ahead of this run, mate?
Yeah, buzzing, I can't wait to be fair. This looks like a beautiful place to run, the River Clyde. Of course, I had a nice walk down here yesterday, but doing a run will be fantastic, and running something I've really got back into recently, so really want to keep it up, and yeah, I'm sure it'll be great on the River Clyde. First time I've actually ran with someone for a long time though, so exactly. It's going to be quite interesting to see how much I do keep up with other people.
Sure, best way to start the day. Let's go!
Absolutely, let's go!
So a nice run to start the morning. As you can see behind me, we have the Tower of Scotland, and me and Sam are going to try and go up the Tower of Scotland later and look at the panoramic views across the River Clyde. But behind me, obviously, you've got the River Clyde, and we've been past the BBC studios, the headquarters of BBC Scotland in Glasgow. We've been past the Glasgow Science Park, so we've seen quite a few things over the course of this run. Great progress, and I guess we'll be making our way back and beginning our full day in Glasgow, Sam.
Yes, absolutely. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing some great attractions today. And yeah, Glasgow, one full day spent so far. Can't wait for the second day now. It's going to be really good, and still plenty to see.
Let's get it. And there we have it, my friends. I've just done a 5k run with my great friend Sam up and down the River Clyde, as you can see behind me. And we got to see some great landmarks in the background. So we passed the BBC studios, so the headquarters of BBC Scotland in Glasgow. We passed the Glasgow Science Park. We've seen the big crane, which is like a remnant to Glasgow's industrial heritage. So great stuff, 5k, perfect way to start the morning. Absolutely love running as a great way to begin the day, mentally and physically recharged. So let's see what the rest of the day in Glasgow has to bring. Let's go. So now, after having some breakfast, me and Sam, we're going walking back down the River Clyde. And behind me you can see the crane again. How are you doing, Sam? We're on our way to the Tower of Scotland, aren't we?
Amazing. On the way back, we had a nice run down here earlier on, so good to be walking back up again, and yeah, going to enjoy it. I went down to the Tower of Scotland yesterday, and I really did think to myself, that's something me and Nelson are going to do tomorrow. I waited for Nelson because I didn't want to do that on my own and take the opportunity away, so can't wait. Going to get some great views from the top, so looking forward to it.
Perfect. Tower of Scotland, here we come. We have made it to the top of the Glasgow Science Centre Tower, and look at these spectacular views of the city of Glasgow behind us. We've got the River Clyde in the background. How are you doing, Sam? How are you finding it at the top?
I love it. The views here are amazing. You can see Ibrox Stadium, but most importantly, you can see the absolutely beautiful river here, River Clyde. I mean, the way we've been, obviously me and Nelson have ran up it today. We've walked up it as well. We're seeing it from high up. It's amazing, and the views are incredible, that's for sure.
Glasgow Tower.
Love it. Amazing.
The leaflets to prove it. What do you think of it, Sam?
Amazing, yeah. The views are absolutely stunning. I didn't realise how green Glasgow actually was, but all the forests, all the trees and everything from the top. Amazing. Really, really enjoyed it. And
yeah, you really can tell how big a city it is.
If you're coming to Glasgow, doing the tower is an essential because that's the best view of the city you're probably going to get here.
Hello everyone, so I've been at the Glasgow Tower and now I've made it to a big Scottish football club, the home of Glasgow Rangers. Rangers Football Club with 55 league titles. Rangers are part of the traditional Old Firm rivalry contested between Celtic and Glasgow, and it's a ferocious footballing rivalry. Incredibly tribal, this city, when it comes to football. I'm not going to have time, unfortunately, to get to Celtic Park to see the Celtic Stadium, but Rangers is a massive club. So yes, I apologise to any Celtic fans that might be watching this video, but I am outside Glasgow Rangers, the home of Glasgow Rangers. Glasgow Metro, first impressions?
Yeah, I like it, to be fair. The seats are pretty decent, I think a bit springy, but I like it, man, it's good. I think that, obviously, you know, comparing it to like Madrid, it's very quiet, and obviously I've been on what it was Barcelona too. It's very quiet compared to them, but can't complain, I think it's pretty steady.
Pretty good so far. And we have made it to the Glasgow Botanical Gardens. We got the subway from Ibrox to Hillhead, and here we are, sitting down, enjoying the peace and tranquility in the Botanical Gardens. What do you make of it so far, Sam?
Yeah, loving it, to be fair. It's nice to obviously get the metro and stuff like that. First metro I've gotten for a little while, so it was really good to get the metro, and obviously, yeah, Botanical Gardens are really nice so far, so yeah, enjoying it to be honest, and the sun's out for us, literally just coming out for us now, so
Sun's out in Glasgow. So we have now made our way to Kelvingrove Park after a little walk and a little relax around the Botanical Gardens in Glasgow. How are you feeling, Sam? It's been a long day, but a fulfilling day.
Yeah, loved it. Yeah, I mean, like I say, we've maxed it out as we usually do. You know, we woke up and like, went for a run. So much we've done today already, and yeah, it's only about 4:30 at the moment in Scottish time, that is, or British time, I should say. But yeah, loving it, to be honest. It's been a really good, productive day, and yeah, obviously some tired legs now for me and Nelson, but you know, we've made the most of it, and that's all we can do.
Exactly. And a lady that we met going up the tower in Glasgow in the science park suggested to us to come to the Kelvingrove Park, so we're now here, and it looks like an absolutely huge park, so we're going to explore a bit, and yeah, come with us around this little walk. So I have walked across the Kelvingrove Park and I've made it to the Kelvingrove Art Museum, and just look at this stunning architecture behind me. This looks absolutely magnificent. It actually reminds me a little bit of the Basilica in Zaragoza, and also the Plaza de España, a little bit in Sevilla. I think the architecture is quite stunning. Might not be able to go in, but even just from the outside, it's magnificent. So if you love your architecture, this is very impressive. I'm back in Georgia Square, and it appears that there is a gathering for Ukraine. Obviously, Russia invaded Ukraine, sadly, in March of last year, and sadly is continuing its war offensive on Ukraine. So I imagine there is a big Ukrainian community in Glasgow, so it's good to see. You can see lots of Ukrainian flags, so it's good to see. We're here for Ukraine.